Hi, how are you? My name is Mel. It's still a little awkward here in the tube, but I thought I'd do the booktube newbie tag, answer some questions for you guys, get to know me a little bit better in the book space. Um, I'm sitting in front of my window right now. It's cracked, so there's cars passing by. So if you hear noise in the background, I am so sorry. I'm trying to get as much light as possible. It's very gloomy today. It was raining earlier. So it's very dark in this room, although right now it looks fine. So hopefully the lighting is fine. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna do the booktube newbie tag. I have the questions written out here in front of me. So I'm gonna be looking down. I just wrote the questions. I didn't write like answers or anything. So we'll see how this goes. I've filmed or I attempted to film this video a few times now. I feel like every time it just felt a little too like an interview, and I don't want it to feel like an interview. So I'm drinking some water. I'm sitting on the floor in front of my window. My hair is looking a little wild today, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm trying not to be as awkward in front of this camera, in front of you guys. I feel like I want to be as authentic to myself as I can be. I feel like once the reason why I haven't been able to like edit any of the other sit down, I guess, like newbie tag videos is because it just didn't feel like me. It felt a little, like I said, interviewy, and I don't want this channel to feel like that. I want it to be authentically me. So here are the questions. So the first question is, why did you start your channel? So I've been toying with the idea for years. I feel like because I'm a creative person, I needed a creative outlet. I feel like Instagram just wasn't doing it for me anymore. I initially started my Instagram. It was a plantstagram, as you can tell by the plants behind me. So that's how it started. So during the pandemic, I got really into plants, house plants, as most of us did. I still have lots of plants and I love it still. So that little hobby just made me a plant mom, and that's fine. But that space or that account turned into a book account slowly. So yeah, I wanted to join this little community on YouTube. I watch a lot of booktube creators and I just wanted to join. I wanted to just be part of that community. So next question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? So I feel like I don't really like sit down videos, although I'm sitting down right now, but I don't really enjoy filming them. I don't know if I like watching them, but mostly I love watching vlogs. So hopefully that's something I can incorporate. So it's not going to just be book content. I know I want to sprinkle in some like plants or just chats about life, chats about whatever it is that I'm going through or you guys are going through. I feel like I want it to be more of a community space and not just showing you guys all the books I got and reviewing books. Like, I just want to make it a little bit more than that. I love traveling, so hopefully I'm able to incorporate some travel vlogs in this channel. That's a hobby of mine. That's a very big passion of mine, just to like explore and travel and just see all that this world has to offer. So that's something I can maybe incorporate into this channel as well. I feel like as a creative person, I refuse to put myself in a box. I have so many different creative outlets, and this is one of them. So I just want to incorporate all those things into my channel. So next question is, what are you most excited about this channel? I feel like just the creativity of just having my own channel and doing with that channel whatever I want, just having that creative freedom. I feel like it's something that I am so looking forward to. I love storytelling, and I feel like in video format, that's just so fun to me. So hopefully I am able to tell those stories in a cohesive way. I want to learn about new books and series and just like whatever you guys are into. Just sharing that knowledge in this little community is something that I'm really looking forward to. So hopefully that's what happens in this little channel. And why do I love reading? I feel like is a form of creative escapism, I guess. I feel like I'm able to, with the help of the author, I'm able to build these worlds um in my head, and I feel like that's just so creative, and it just takes me away from my day-to-day mundane life. So I feel like it's so fun. Whenever I'm going through a reading slump and I grab a book that just does it for me, it just brings me back to that joy I feel whenever I read. Okay, what challenges do you think starting a YouTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Just feeling more confident and more comfortable in front of a camera, being able to articulate my thoughts better, to be a better reviewer, to be a better student. I feel like I am gravitating more towards nonfiction now, which makes me feel like I am back in school, like kind of like dissecting a book. And I feel like it's so fun. And I forgot how fun that could be. Like, it's not always just escaping, like, books just do so much. And I feel like we're so lucky to have books, and you're just consuming art when you read. I hope I didn't go too much into a tangent there. If anything, I'll just cut it down a little bit. It's probably looking a little choppy right now, but bear with me. Hopefully, I get better at that. When did I start reading? I really wasn't the biggest reader as a child. Like, I read Goosebumps and like Judy Blume, um, those types of books, but really like not a lot of reading. I remember I loved collecting books. I remember I wanted to be like a librarian as a child. Um, but aside from that, no. But then when I got to high school, I remember reading Twilight, the Twilight series. So I guess Stephanie Meyers got me into reading. I guess Twilight is more like fantasy, so that yeah, that series just kick-started like my enjoyment for reading. After that, I read The Maze Runner. I remember reading Divergent, a lot of YA books. What's his name? John Green. Yeah, a lot of YA. Like that's what got me into reading really. And then what kind of books do you like to read? I hate this question. I feel like it changes all the time. I feel like, again, like it was YA for a while, and then I got into romance. And then shortly after that, it was like fantasy. And then now I'm reading more like nonfiction, memoirs. It's different genres, which is fun. That's what reading is about for me. Just all kinds of genres. Like when someone asks me like what kind of music I listen to, that's another question that I can't answer because I feel like it changes all the time. I'm more of a mood reader, so it's whatever I'm in the mood for. Like I love also poetry. Yeah, like just everything and anything. So I feel like that's all the questions. If you have any questions for me, please just leave them down below. I feel like it'll be fun to do another question get to know me video. I don't know what you guys would like to know about me. Like it's so weird talking about myself. So I would rather just have questions and then I can just answer those for you. It's fun. I'm gonna go now, but I will see you next time. I promise to be a little bit better at posting. Um, I said I was gonna do a video once a week, but that is insane. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that. I feel like maybe once every other week is a little bit more manageable, especially like I work full time and I have off the weekends, but sometimes I work seasonally at a plant store, so sometimes I work during the weekends, and that's just a lot to manage. So, yeah, just if you have any questions, leave them down below. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.